Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in about a minute, price is going to shoot all the way back down and it's going to be massive. I'm going to trade news right now. It has been a while. I just finished analyzing this with most of my students. So I'm trying to actually trade it again so that you guys will understand how it works, right? You already know how I do it. Always, it's very, very simple. So yes, we are going to use the 714 method as usual. This is it right here. So when I actually bring out the lines, you can see that yes, we're actually in a kind of a downtrend before this massive push, right? So there's no really a problem. We're in a downtrend, but that's not all. When you look at the bigger time frame, this is what we are having. This indicates a downward move. Price has to fall. It just has to fall, right? It's not really a big deal. So let's go ahead without wasting any time. I'm going to execute 10 loss sizes and I'm going to execute two. Why? Because my stop loss is just going to be above, just around this zone right here. It's not really going to be anything serious, right? Just around this level is all right, and I think price might shoot all the way down and even pull through this. Now I think news is already in. When I was even talking, news was already in, right? You can see what is happening currently. So it's not really a big deal. It's not really a big thing. Sometimes you just have to understand what is going on. When you understand what is going on, news is just going to be simple for you. Now, likewise, if this was a big news, it would have still gone the same way. Nothing would have actually happened. I said it, my stop loss is just going to be above here. Now, I did not actually finish talking before the news hit. And as you can see, we have just started the movement. This right here is just a retracement back. We are still going to shoot all the way back down and we're going to take out probably this low right here will be enough. But I'm also quite wondering price can come back probably around this or this level right here and shoot up again. So with this being my analysis, I have to actually put first TP right here. So if you are going to trade news, please don't trade it with small lot size. It's very, very simple. If your account, even if your account is not big, at least just use a reasonable lot size because news is very, very good. It can push price massively and you'll be in a lot of profits. But if you don't actually trade it with a bigger lot size, you're just wasting your time. You can equally just wait for price to finish or news to finish and you follow the trend and go right. It's that simple. So yes, this is just how it is. It's not really any big deal. News don't really scare me that much. I don't know. I think probably I've traded news for a while, so I don't really think news scares me that much. Even if I don't have the 714 method, I can equally just trade news with just trend analysis. When I told you about this right, I told you that it's going to fall. No matter what was going to happen, it's going to fall, right? It's that simple. Now, if I actually zoom out, we realize that I actually had different levels marked on this chart right here. I would just want price to shoot back down, break through this low, probably hit this low right here, or maybe not. But we have to drop back down. That's compulsory, right? So it's not really a big deal. But yes, that is news for you today. They don't really spike that much, so it's not really that interesting, right? But obviously, we get to see price shoot all the way down to these lows right here. You are probably, I think I should record this whole trend movement so that I can speed play it for you guys so that it will be simple because I can't obviously talk from here all the way down to this zone right here. So if I actually record the whole thing so that I can just speed it up and you guys will say it shoots all the way down, I think that would be all right. But yes, if that's right there is my final TP, this is how much I'm going to be making from 50k from just news today or from just trading gold, right? Not really news because news did not actually do anything, but just from trading gold, right? So yes, that is actually very, very good. I don't really come online that much more often nowadays because the trends are just simple. I've actually been trading EURUSD a lot because it's just easy to trade. Nowadays, it's super easy, right? But yes, that is just it. Let's see what happens next. I'll see you guys when we hit these lows right here, or probably when we have a rejection around this zone right there. right, so I just got notified that we've actually went through the final TP. Obviously, as I was already saying, price is going to shoot down. You can see it's from there all the way back down, right? So yes, this is quite nice. You just have to understand what is happening, right? Now I know I did not really analyze whatever I had on this chart right here. Maybe I'll do that later. I don't know. I'm quite lazy when it comes to making videos on YouTube. I just don't know. I'm quite lazy about that. But yes, as you can see, everything played out. This is where we wanted price to reject from. It was already a rejection here, and moreover, the trend itself was just telling us to sell. So likewise, there was nothing serious to do. All we needed to do was just sell, right? Now I'll be getting out of this trade because we've hit the final TP, and I'll obviously be looking forward to price shooting down or maybe reversing up from this zone. But that is not the case. The thing is, we've already hit the final TP. There's no need for you to be in a trade. If you hit your final TP, get out of the trade because it gives you a very good mindset. You know that yes, this was 1:5, this was 1:6, this was 1:to this, and it hit. You are confident when you are going to execute another trade, right? But if you don't do this type of things, you are not going to be confident. So when price push through your final TP, it's either you get out or you scale out. You scale out of some couple of trades because it will not make sense for me to actually execute the trade here and to push to my final TP and I'll allow the trade to come back again and hit my stop loss around this zone right here. It doesn't make any sense and you don't have to be doing that. But yes, so far so good. This is what is happening. A very nice trend movement, a very nice trade. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.